All right, guys, welcome back. Last night was really it wasn't really good, but it was a step in the right direction, and really it should have been a bigger day. Really, the Timberwolves let us down. That was really annoying, but I'll take the 3 units, and let's just move on to today's show. All right, so we got 5 games today, and it's also NFL Sunday. Check out my entire NFL card at my Twitter at Easy Money Wins, and then all my basketball picks are also on there as well at Easy Money Wins. So, if you're watching on YouTube, I am doing this in the car. I hope the audio comes out all right. It's kind of hard doing the podcast in my house because I have like 2 little kids, just being loud and all that stuff. So all right, let's get into it, guys. First game is Philly at Indiana. This is Indiana's home opener, but I'm gonna be on Philadelphia here. I really like this spot for the 76ers. They rebounded well in the first game against the Bucks, and then they didn't rebound well last game. But I think that they will because Indiana, they're not the most physical team. They may be tall, but they're not super physical. So I actually like them to be able to rebound the ball well against Indiana. And also, Indiana goes to Orlando on Monday. So this is the first leg of a back to back. And then they also have capable scoring guards. So, and I think they'll be able to keep it close. Like this line is what, +8.5? +8. It's +8. Like that's too high for me. I'm going to be on the 76ers for sure. And yeah, just for those reasons, like Philly's 0-2, they need to get a win. And I just don't trust Indiana to win by margin. Like they're just not a team that's, I don't know, they're just kind of lackadaisical right now. Like they just kind of just go through the motions. It feels like just, win, that's good enough. Like I don't think they're gonna try to blow them out. And then Philly's gonna be trying really, really hard to win this game because they're 0-2. So that's my thoughts on that game. I would lean under. I don't think Philly is an over team right now. I don't know. They kind of haven't been an over team, of late anyway. So I definitely lean under there. And I know both these teams play defense. I think Indiana comes out lackadaisical. I'm not going to bet the under. See, the under is what, two? Let me see real quick, guys. 228. Man, that's kind of high. I don't know. I don't know. I might think about betting that actually. I think that went higher overnight. Let me see. Let me see here. Yeah, it did. It went up higher. It was 226 last night. Now it's 228. Huh. I don't know, guys. That is a little too high in my opinion. All right, let's go to the next game. Next game is the Pelicans at the Trailblazers, and I'm just gonna stay off of this game. I picked the Pelicans the other night, but honestly, that was just uh that was just a like they just knew they could beat the Trailblazers. They didn't take them seriously. And then they got like a nice win at the end, like basically a game winning shot at the end. So like do I think they're gonna take the Trailblazers seriously again tonight? No, I think that they just are gonna beat them and I mean that's what they think. They're just gonna show up and beat them. So it's like what, +6, I think. +6.5 for the Trailblazers. And I mean, it's annoying because honestly, I want to bet the Trailblazers, but I just know the Pelicans are so good that they could win by 10 if they wanted to. That's if they wanted to, but who knows if they really want to do that, right? So that's why I'm staying off of the game. That's why I'm staying off of it. But if I had a lean, it would definitely be Trailblazers +6.5 because they just played this team 2 nights ago, and you know that's a good spot for them to get back and play well. So I just it's just tough, guys. I can't play that game. I want to so badly, but I just can't because of that. I have no idea what Pelicans team's going to show up, and I can't trust the Trailblazers in this type of spot, even though I want to. So let me see what the over under is. 219. I would lean under again. Um, I would lean under again because I think New Orleans comes out lackadaisical still. I don't think they respect the Trailblazers. And then the Trailblazers, like they're not the most efficient team scoring. I mean, Jeremy Grant had like 8 threes last game, so like highly unlikely he's gonna have 8 threes again. So I do lean under, and I think the Trailblazers have some defensive intensity. Um, that might be a play, but the only thing is the Pelicans, are they going to have the intensity? That's the only thing. And like a defensively for this under, if you wanted to bet the under. So I don't know, guys. I'm probably going to stay off that total. The 219 does sound intriguing to bet under. Let me see where the money's come early on it. It's a little bit of over money, just a touch, not really. All right, next game is the Nets, the Brooklyn Nets hosting the Milwaukee Bucks, plus 9.5 out there. And I'm going to be on the Brooklyn Nets today, guys. First quarter, first half, full game. And same with Philly, first quarter, first half, full game. I really like this spot for the Nets a lot. This is their home opener, and then Milwaukee plays Boston on a back-to-back. So this is their first leg of a back-to-back. So they play at Boston on Monday, and then the reason why I like this a lot is because Brooklyn's strength is their guard play, and they're going against two guys who can't defend the ball really well, Lillard and Trent Jr. So Cam Thomas and Dennis Schrader, they're going to have a lot of scoring opportunities, and that's all we need in this one. Like we just need them to have good scoring opportunities to keep this close. This will probably be a 4-unit play for me. I really like the Nets today in a home opener. I think they play really well today, and it's really for that fact. I mean, they don't have like huge bigs, but and I mean they don't also have like great depth, but I just I can't trust Milwaukee to win by margin right now. I just can't do that. And the Nets plus 9.5, that's a lot of points for a home opener. And they have like the guards are going against guys who don't play good defense and Lillard and Trent Jr. That means they're always going to be able to score points. And as long as the team's always able to score points, like the Nets, they're going to be one live to win the game, and then also keep this close and not be a blowout. So yeah, I really, really like this bet a lot. This and the 76ers are my top plays of the day for sure. All right, the over under is 230. That's kind of a tough one. Let me see what I wrote. I didn't even talk about the total in my notes. I don't know. I don't know. That's like it's hard to bet unders with Milwaukee, that's for sure. But then it's also hard to bet overs with the Nets. So it's like pick your poison there. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna touch that total. All right, next game are the Atlanta Hawks at the OKC Thunder. Oklahoma City played last night in Chicago and got the win. And man, guys, I'm telling you, like none of those starters played a lot of minutes. I think they'll all play tonight, but it's hard to go against um OKC. And like Atlanta has a good team, a talented team. And, they can score some points, but OKC's a juggernaut. I mean, they're a juggernaut. Like even on a back to back like this, because they're so young. Like right now, like they're young. They're not gonna be tired for this back to back. They'll come out and they could win by 20 if they wanted to. I don't know if they do or not, obviously, but and I mean spots like this, I used to just want to take the Hawks blindly and just take them plus 9.5. And maybe I'll do that just full game, not first quarter, first half, because I respect OKC too much. But I can see Atlanta keeping this close. I like all the dogs today, honestly, guys. I really do. I like all the dogs, but I'm probably going to stay off that side, and I'm going to look towards the total. I like the Oklahoma City team total over just because they have so much shooting depth. It's their home opener, and Atlanta doesn't play defense. Like they haven't played defense. You saw who they played so far, the Hornets. They let them get back in the game, and then their first game of the season, the Nets. They let the Nets get back in the game. Like they just don't close games well at all, at all. So the Thunder, I like them. I like whatever the team total is. I like them over that. It's probably like 119, 120. I like them over that. I like them to have a good scoring night. All right. Next game, last game of the night is the Los Angeles Clippers at the Golden State Warriors. Line is -9.5, -10. The total is at 222. And so 10 and 10.22. 222. Sorry guys. I have no idea like why that line's so high. If ever, and this is the thing. I need to look this up. Like what I heard this the other day that like teams that play after like the next game after they play in Denver or in Utah is like just a clear fade spot. But I'm thinking maybe that's why the line's so high, or is like James Harden not playing in this game? Like who's not playing in this game from yesterday for the Clippers? And the Clippers won yesterday too, so maybe there's like a little added incentive, like hey, we'll just eat this loss to the Warriors. Let me see, guys. Let me see what the starters played yesterday. But that and they played like an afternoon game yesterday. They played like a 3 o'clock game, so it's like they have a good amount of time to rest. Um, I think I might bet the Clippers, guys. I might bet the Clippers today. Oh dang, no. Zubac had 39 minutes. Harden had 38 minutes. Powell had 33 minutes. So yeah, got to see if Harden's gonna play and Powell for sure. Not really Zubac as much, but definitely Harden and Powell. Got to see if they're gonna play. And then, I mean, that line's too high, guys. I mean, the Warriors are looking really good, but the Warriors played like the Jazz and the Blazers. I mean, they're two bottom feeder teams in the West. So the over under wise, I mean, in Clippers games, I can really only look under. I mean, they play well, no, because they're on a back to back. You know what? I actually like the over in that game. You know, Golden State team total over might be a good play because the Clippers will try to play hard, but I mean, like I said, I gotta look up that stat of playing in Denver and then the next game after that, especially on the back to back. Like, what does that look like? Like, do teams just totally just like you know play awful? Like, I don't know, because that's what I heard. So I need to look into that. Like, how true of a thing is that? So, and then the Warriors played in Utah the other night. So, I mean, not on a back to back, but they're coming from high altitude back to the Bay. I don't know, guys. It's interesting. It's interesting. But that's my thoughts on the games today. Follow me on Twitter at Easy Money Wins. And yeah, guys, let's make some money. Let's keep it going.